evident that all men are created equal.
Welcome to Focus on Freedom. We are your hosts, Alyssa Verduzco
and Liliana Morales,
here to bring you announcements for the 5th week of the 3rd quarter.
Happy Friday, Falcons. Hope you've had a great week. I know next week we are excited for Differentiation Week. It's one of the things that separates Freedom from our other schools because we get to go ahead and try out new things. How can we find pathways to make all of our students succeed? So I hope you enjoy your classes next week. Teachers are really excited. I wanted to take some time just briefly to talk about our campus climate. Been very impressed with how our school is moving forward. We're seeing a more welcoming climate. People seem to appear to be more connected. And it looks like we're really getting a lot of positive things done in the classroom. Just off the course of data alone, I can tell you that last month we only had 3 fights on campus, which is something. And we can say well before, and all of you remember, earlier in the year there was quite a bit more. Does that mean that campus is always going to be safe? I can tell you we're going to try to do our best to go ahead and keep it safe. I did want to briefly go into a little deeper dive into our discipline data. And specifically what I wanted to say is that there are a number of referrals that we get in the office each year. And as I start reviewing the data, what I can see is that, unfortunately, the sophomore class is beating the freshmen and juniors and seniors by 1,000 entries. What's a referral? I mean, that could be for tardies. It could be for a fight. It could be for, whatever it is that brings you to an office, even a non-participation list. The thing is I do think that it is a representation of you as a cohort group of students. So I wanted you to be aware of where you stand. So hopefully we can make a decision to be purposeful in thinking about, before I do something that may go ahead and break a rule, how do I go ahead and make the situation better? The last thing that I really want to cover has to do with some of our fights. And we all can acknowledge that there is a reputation, which I feel is undeserved, that Freedom is unsafe. I feel it is, but I wouldn't be lying to you if I said, hey, even the principal got a broken rib during one of the fights that happened on campus. What I want to make clear is that if you find yourself in a physical altercation with another student, and an adult is present and gives you a directive to stop, or you have to be restrained and an adult gets injured, the law is pretty clear. I can't keep you on campus anymore. And that may be something that doesn't mean a whole lot to you, but it's something that actually keeps me up at night when I think about the potential that all of you have. Everybody deserves to be a Falcon. Everybody deserves to find ways to be successful. It's challenging sometimes to do the right thing, but I am confident that you can. And even if you disagree with one another, there's room for you to be on our campus as well. And as we navigate towards being successful adults, let's really focus on finding the things that bring us together, that make Freedom great, to celebrate all of the great things that we do, because you are going to change the world. Have a great Differentiation Week, have a great Falcon Friday, and go Falcons. And I almost forgot one last thing, since I do a lot of data analysis. If you found that this was helpful to you, leave a comment in the box. And if you feel that this is helpful, I'm happy to go ahead and do more of these. Don't want to waste your time either. You can always find me in the quad. So go Falcons, change the world.
Senior superlative voting starts February 5th. Now is the time to start campaigning for your favorite category. We will announce winners at the senior rally. Vote for most talented, best eyes, high school sweethearts, most changed, most likely to succeed, most spirited, most likely to become a teacher, class clown, dynamic duo, and most environmentally conscious, and most athletic and best dressed.
Center stage. Attention all boys of Freedom, Mr. Freedom. Applications are due today. You can apply for this fun event by scanning the QR code on the posters around school or going to Mrs. White's classroom in L100. You can also find the digital application on the Center Stage Instagram. Again, all applications are due today.
And our Mr. Freedom 2023 is...
Have you heard about our new Wellness Center here at Freedom? If you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed during your class, you can ask your teacher for permission to go to the Wellness Center. At the Wellness Center, you can de-stress and cool off until you're ready to come back to class. The Wellness Center is located in E Building.
Students are currently signing up for classes for next school year. We have a playlist on our YouTube channel showing many of the electives you can choose from. Let's take a look at very interesting classes at Freedom called Forensics.
We'll be introducing you to the forensic teacher and the forensic class.
Well, if you really are interested in a career in forensic science or any of the law enforcement, this would be a great class to take along with law enforcement because we, Mr. Ashton and myself, have oftentimes written letters for people, the students, to go down to places like San Jose State, and we also have several students that have been successful down there and are now getting their masters down there. If you're a student that is looking for an elective where you do a lot of group work, you do a lot of collaborative work, you do a lot of labs, you move around a lot, we go outside. If you're one of those people that likes to work with your hands and have hands-on learning versus like a book or something, this is really a good class for you. And then again, of course, anybody interested in being in any kind of law enforcement. We also cover arson, so if you're interested in fire, you should take this class with fire science. Forensic science is for juniors and seniors that have successfully completed Living Earth, chemistry, and we like geometry as well because there's a lot of math in it. And it's for juniors and seniors that have passed those classes.
You will still be able to gain critical thinking skills, communication skills, and hands-on lab work.
Spring sports are underway. Our swimming team is still recruiting. Check out this fun video made by Introduction to Broadcasting.
Are you lonely? Do you want to make friends? Do you want to get toned, tan, fit, and ready?
We have what you're looking for. Come join the swim team. We have an amazing group of kids and an amazing coach. The program is designed for all groups from beginners to experienced club swimmers. All levels are welcome.
Reach your full potential and go from this to this, or this to this, and this to this.
Build friendships, discipline, confidence, good form, and find yourself in Freedom Falcons swimming.
Contact the coach, Gina Vancil, at gvancil5@gmail.com. Again, gvancil5@gmail.com.
I said, better late than never, better late than never. You're better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never.
Anyone wanting to try out for spring sports must register for the sports at athleticclearance.com and upload your medical clearance to be cleared to try out.
That's it for this episode of Focus on Freedom. Have a fun Super Bowl Sunday and Valentine's Day next week. Remember, no school for the next 2 Mondays. Enjoy the weekend. We are Liliana
and Alyssa
signing off.
And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two.